Step into the darkness where reality blurs and nightmares come alive. I never believed in monsters or otherworldly creatures until that fateful night in Dover, Massachusetts. The events that unfolded left me questioning everything I thought I knew about the world and the darkness that lies within it. It was a chilly evening in late April when my friends and I decided to go for a drive around town. We were bored teenagers looking for some excitement, oblivious to the terror that awaited us in the shadows. As we cruised down the quiet streets of Dover, the conversation turned to the usual teenage topics: school, relationships, and our plans for the future. But as we rounded a bend in the road, our mundane evening took a turn for the bizarre. There, standing on the side of the road, was a creature unlike anything I had ever seen before. It had glowing eyes that pierced through the darkness, and its humanoid form seemed to defy logic and reason. We stared in disbelief as it vanished into the night, leaving us shaken and terrified. At first, we tried to convince ourselves that it was just a trick of the light or a figment of our imagination. But as the sightings continued and more people came forward with their own stories, we knew that something sinister was lurking in the shadows of Dover. The creature became known as the Dover Demon, and speculation ran rampant as to its origins and intentions. Some claimed it was an alien visitor from another world, while others believed it to be a demonic entity summoned from the depths of hell. But no matter what theories were put forth, one thing was clear: the Dover Demon was real, and it was out there, watching, waiting. As the weeks passed, the town was gripped by a sense of fear and paranoia unlike anything I had ever experienced. People whispered about strange noises in the night and shadowy figures lurking in the darkness. No one felt safe, not even in the confines of their own homes. I couldn't shake the feeling that we were being watched, that the eyes of the Dover Demon were upon us, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. I tried to go about my daily life as if nothing had changed, but the fear gnawed at me, eating away at my sanity. Then, one night, as I lay awake in bed, I heard the sound of scratching at my window, a sound that sent a shiver down my spine. I dared not move, for fear of what I might see lurking in the darkness beyond. But as the scratching grew louder and more insistent, I knew that I could no longer ignore it. With trembling hands, I mustered the courage to peek through the curtains, and what I saw made my blood run cold. There, standing in the moonlight, was the Dover Demon, its glowing eyes fixed upon me with an intensity that sent a chill down my spine. I wanted to scream, to run, but I was rooted to the spot, paralyzed with fear as it reached out a clawed hand towards me. I don't know how long I stood there, locked in a silent battle of wills with the creature from the shadows. But eventually, it turned and vanished into the night, leaving me alone with my terror and uncertainty. In the days that followed, I became consumed by a desperate need to uncover the truth behind the Dover Demon, to understand what it was and why it had chosen our town as its hunting ground. I scoured old books and newspapers, searching for any clue that might shed light on its origins. But the more I learned, the more questions I had, and soon I found myself descending into a maelstrom of madness and despair. The Dover Demon had become an obsession, consuming my thoughts and dreams until I could no longer distinguish reality from nightmare. And then, just when I thought I couldn't take it anymore, the sightings stopped as suddenly as they had begun. The town breathed a collective sigh of relief, but I knew that the nightmare was far from over. For the Dover Demon may have vanished from sight, but its legacy of fear and uncertainty lives on, haunting the hearts and minds of all who witnessed its terrifying presence. And as I look out into the darkness, I can't help but wonder, will it return one day to claim its next victim, or will it remain forever shrouded in mystery, a chilling reminder of the darkness that lurks just beyond the edge of our reality?